Why do some people always remain calm, make wise decisions, and continually progress, while others stay busy but never seem to get anywhere? The secret isn't that they do more. It's that they eliminate what doesn't matter. Smart people don't live to do everything, they live to do the right things. And the first thing they master is how they spend their time. In a world full of noise, temptations, and relentless pace, smart people don't stand out because they're more talented, but because they're more selective. They understand that time is a non-renewable resource, and every passing moment is an opportunity to live with purpose. That's why there are certain things they absolutely refuse to waste time on. Here are 3 things smart people consistently avoid to maintain clarity of mind and a high-quality life. Complaining about things beyond their control. Complaining is one of the easiest habits to fall into. It's a natural reaction when things don't go our way, when we face injustice, or simply when we feel powerless. But smart people realize one thing: complaining doesn't change reality. It only wastes time, drains energy, and spreads negativity. They clearly distinguish between what they can control and what they cannot. If the weather is bad, they bring an umbrella instead of blaming the rain. If a colleague acts unfairly, they remain professional rather than losing their temper. If a situation unfolds unexpectedly, they ask, "What can I learn from this?" instead of, "Why is this happening to me?" Smart people don't waste energy blaming circumstances. Instead, they invest time in adjusting their mindset, improving their skills, and preparing better for next time. They know emotional control is a form of intelligence, and calmness is their strongest weapon in difficult situations. Comparing themselves to others, comparison often creeps in quietly. When you scroll through social media and see others traveling, achieving, or looking perfect, your mind starts asking, "Why haven't I reached that level yet?" But smart people quickly understand. You can't compare your journey to someone else's highlight reel. They know that life is a personal journey, not a group race. Everyone has a unique context, from starting point, family, and opportunities to unseen sacrifices, pain, and trade-offs. So, using others' success or failure as a yardstick for yourself is unfair and meaningless. Smart people focus on personal progress. They measure themselves today against who they were yesterday. They don't chase social standards, they build their own values and definition of success. To them, success isn't about having more than others, but about inner freedom, genuine satisfaction, and living true to their beliefs. Instead of envy, they seek to learn. Instead of blind competition, they collaborate. Because they understand, everyone has their own time to bloom, and no one is your competitor except the version of you from yesterday. Seeking approval from everyone. Smart people know they can't please everyone. Each person has different perspectives, values, expectations, and standards. Trying to gain universal approval is a never-ending battle, and worse, it makes you lose your identity. They understand that living to please others is living a borrowed life. You start saying things you don't mean, doing things you don't enjoy, and gradually lose your personal integrity. Smart people choose to live authentically, not rudely or carelessly, but with clarity about their values and resilience against outside opinions. They know how to distinguish between constructive feedback and destructive criticism. They listen when it's useful, but also know how to tune out the noise. This isn't arrogance, it's wisdom. They value inner peace more than external validation. Overseeking approval also leads to delayed decisions, fear of failure, and perfectionism traps. Smart people accept that some won't like or understand them, and that's okay. They don't need to be loved by the whole world, just respected by themselves. Smart people aren't those who know everything, but those who clearly know what is worth their time and mental energy. They can distinguish between what matters and what distracts, between emotional reaction and intentional action, between pleasing others and living with values. They don't waste time complaining, because they know it changes nothing. They don't compare, because each person is uniquely designed. They don't chase approval, because peace doesn't come from others' opinions, but from self-acceptance. If you want to live smarter, start by filtering where you invest your time, emotions, and energy. Life is short and you deserve to spend it on what truly matters.